Cartus 2016 Policy and Practices Survey captured responses from 176 mobility managers worldwide, representing nearly 10 million employees. This survey provides key information to managers of global assignment programs, helping them pinpoint trends and ensure that their programs are competitive and targeted to achieve their company's goals. I'll share just a few interesting trends from the survey in several key areas of concern to international assignees and program managers. It's been suggested that long-term assignments will soon have no place in the modern relocation assignment model, in some measure due to the costs associated with them. Yet, 81% of survey respondents predicted continued use of these assignments over the next few years. So why are long-term assignments still hanging around? Despite the costs, long-term assignments are simply better suited for certain situations, such as filling management positions, new business startups, and specific corporate cultures. But don't expect long-term assignments to look the same as they did even 2 years ago. What we see among our clients, as well as survey respondents, is that certain policy provisions, such as medical exams and household goods storage, are being trimmed to make these assignments less costly. 76% of companies said that they are seeing an increase in the need for flexibility in their relocation policies over the past 2 years. The primary reason is budget constraints, although changing employee needs and expectations are also key drivers. Interestingly, 50% of respondents take an ad hoc approach to building flexibility into their program, making on-the-spot adjustments as needed. But that approach can simply drive up exceptions, which typically results in more costs. Policy approaches such as tiered mobility programs and core flex policies are the better answer, as they target support where it's most needed, boosting productivity while focusing on cost containment. We're also seeing companies use alternative policy forms, such as commuter and extended business travel. Now let's look at the focus on compliance. 79% of responding organizations have increased their focus on compliance for the past 2 years. This includes a focus on tax, immigration, and legal issues, which can cause productivity impacts, as well as regulatory problems and fines for companies. How are companies responding? With early involvement of tax and immigration providers, better tracking of assignees' days in country, and more clearly refined policies and procedures. Last, but certainly not least, let's look at cost control. It's not surprising that cost containment surfaces among the top concerns for relocation managers. What we find interesting, however, is that while companies aren't necessarily seeing cost focus increase, it's not decreasing either, meaning that it's simply becoming business as usual. What are organizations doing to achieve cost control? Outsourcing is now the #1 approach to cost control, being used according to survey respondents, followed by reduced number of assignments, tiered programs, administrative process improvements, reducing headcount in mobility program administration, and reducing benefits. For a full copy of the 2016 Global Mobility Policy and Practices Survey results, and to discuss how Cartus can help you develop effective policy approaches to meet your needs, contact your Cartus representative or email us at trustedguidance@cartus.com.